All right, Brian.
Alright, this is my project, this is my poster, these are my lyrics, and it's the Romeo and Juliet Rap, and there's no music to go with it, and those are the pictures. So, here we go. This is a rap about Romeo and Juliet. He is a Montague, she is a Capulet. Romeo loved a girl named Rosaline. Then he saw Juliet. Man, she was fine. They met at a dance, love at first sight. Tybalt disagreed. He was looking for a fight. He didn't like Romeo, thought he was tough, but Lord Capulet, he shut him up. Romeo liked Juliet and didn't want to be lonely, no. Went to the orchard and here's Wherefore art thou, Romeo? This is a rap about Romeo and Juliet. He's a Montague, she is a Capulet. Juliet didn't know he was there. He jumped out and gave her a scare. He was not supposed to hear what she said. Then Lady Capulet came to send her to bed. This is a rap about Romeo and Juliet. He's a Montague, she's a Capulet. The family is all up in a fight, full of hate. Romeo and Juliet have a twisted fate. Romeo and friends downtown looking at sights. Here comes Tybalt wearing his nasty tights. Tybalt is mad, looking for Romeo. He says no, so out comes Mercutio. Romeo tries to stop him, doesn't want any harm. Then Tybalt slays Mercutio under his arm. Romeo's mad about his friend being dead, so he attacks Tybalt for things that he said. Then there's a battle all of a sudden. Romeo says we shouldn't fight, we should be loving. The fight goes on and on, the fight is very long. In the end, Romeo gets the win. Romeo feels bad about his deathly sin. Juliet learns what happened from what the nurse said. Poor little Romeo is banished. Friar tells Romeo Mantua is where he's destined to go. Lord Capulet makes Juliet marry Paris, yo. Juliet is hurt, she needs serious help. Thankfully, Friar has a potion made of weeds and kelp. This potion has many magical powers. It makes her seem dead for 42 hours. This is a rap about Romeo and Juliet. He's a Montague, she's a Capulet. Unfortunately, Romeo is still banished. From Mantua, he learns Juliet is dead. So he goes back to buy some lethal poison, goes back to Verona, sees a graveyard, and goes in. Goes back to commit in Juliet's grave, but Paris is there. He kills him with a sword wave. Makes it to Juliet quick as a wink, sees her dead, and has a drink. Has the poison, he hits the ground. Don't have to wait long till he was found. He was mad because dead was his wife. Juliet wakes, sees Romeo, and commits with a knife. This is a rap about Romeo and Juliet. He's a Montague, she is a Capulet. They are soon found, everyone's slain. Prince says everyone's to blame. Both families now know their battles have to go. This is a rap about Romeo and Juliet. He's a Montague, she's a Capulet. This is a rap about Romeo and Juliet. He's a Montague, she's a Capulet.
All right.